from the Binary Lab and giving you guys an update. I actually lost my voice over the weekend. It's one of those flu bugs that's going around in Thailand. It's really, like everywhere. In fact, even for my kids, like half the class in both of the classes are absent. So that's how bad it is. I'm glad I'm over it. But anyway, I'm here to give you an update about, this training strategy I've been working on. So I once again want to thank all of you for the great response, into my past two videos. It's like record comments ever in history. So ever since I started this project, when I was testing the signals, I actually let a small number of people within my group copy my trading. There's a lot of people copying me at this point. And I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's an honor as well. For those of you who are just watching this video for the first time, it's basically about how I do trades like this. Okay, so this is a strategy that I've been working on that is able to allow anyone to do high frequency trading, and I've modeled this way of trading after one of the super traders in Pocket Option that has since no longer been able to we've no longer been able to copy him, and he's actually like blocked everyone out. At the same time, I also want to share with you that what I've since been able to do, I want to give you some good news and bad news. Okay, would that be good? So the good news is I've improved the strategy. Okay, the bad news is that you won't be able to trade as many trades as before. Okay, which could be a good thing as well because the yield is going to be a lot better. So let me give you a little idea about what I'm talking about. Okay, so just to show you, I'm actually starting from this page because that's where I started trading. Over here, these are copied trades, and this over here is someone who messed up and we stopped copying basically. But anyway, so this is the page I want to start showing you from. And if you're looking at different accuracy times, it's because I'm trying this at different times of the day to figure out what are the best timings. Okay, so this is okay, and this is actually not bad over here. So I'm getting some nice trades in there, and I think this is the Asian session. That's why earlier the payouts were a bit low. So this is a tie, by the way. So whites may not necessarily be a loss. It's also a tie. And here are more trades, and I did quite a lot of trades at different times of the day. As you can see, it started from 7 on the server time all the way to 14-ish, and so all these were very nice as well. I went on a very good streak where at one point it was about like 20, like 16 out of 20, like 80% win, and eventually I had to close the day out. No, this not yet. So this was still one of the very good streaks over there. Okay, and then I had to close the day out at a certain point. Where was that? I got to a point where accuracy suffered. It's still pretty good over here. Still pretty good. There you go. There you go. This is the part where accuracy kind of suffered a bit, and didn't do too well over here. Okay, and then basically that part and this part. So basically all of those. I mean, that's quite a lot of trades, right? Yeah, I did quite a lot of deals myself yesterday, and then coming back to the present, there we go. It's picking up. It's picking up. So I'm continually doing more tweaks, and there you go. There's a tie trade. There's a tie trade. Doing more tweaks, trying to fine tune timings and all that. So the yield is a lot better. Now we're looking at about maybe 1/3 of the trades, or 1/4 of the trades we used to do in the past. But the yield, on the other hand, is like much more. So I'm going to show you some of the yield figures over here. At the peak, okay, before, like I showed you, there were actually 2 pages where, I was just sticking to my rules and it didn't do too well. So this page affected the yield a little bit, and at one point it was for about $100 in volume. The net turnover was 20, so it's like 1/5 of the turnover is profit. That's actually really, really good. So I'm writing out new rules to actually curtail trading during these times, and I'm just testing these new rules today. So what we should see today is even more accuracy, and I know a lot of you guys are asking me, because most of you are actually in my copy trading group already. And by the way, for those of you watching this video and you want to get into the copy trading group, head over to the video. The link in the video description is binarylab.net/copy trading. So in the meantime, because I announced I'm going to be doing some training on this super trading method. Okay, so this I wanted to do it actually like today initially, right? Then I realized some problems on Friday, which I fixed, and the yield is a lot better. So today I'm actually going to target around like 15% to 20% yield on the turnover as the profit. So that's my goal. And I won't be putting out details until I'm confident that I've got everything tied down. So rest assured, when we start, it's going to be really, really good. So in a way, you can say that is the bad news. The bad news is two things. Okay, the good news is it's higher yield, it's more accurate, less stress. Okay, that's three pieces of good news. The bad news is that if you are like in the habit of clicking a lot, the trading volume is going to be less. It's less high frequency. It's still quite high frequency. Okay, like based on what it previously was, maybe you can look into easily doing like 300-400 trades per day. But now we're looking at about 100-ish. Okay, and finally, the other bad news is that it's going to be delayed. So looking at about next Tuesday, Wednesday, for me to do this course. Okay, so let me fine tune everything. I'm going to give you guys the details closer to the weekend, and then you can get yourself prepped up for this. Again, if you're excited, comment beneath the video. I want to know how many people of you are diligently following my updates on this post. Bye for now.